Welcome to part 2 of DuckTales Remastered. Now we're going into the Amazon, and let's see if I can hold off Brental Floss through the whole part here. Yeah, so this is basically how the plot works. There's these little plot MacGuffins that are basically hidden in each of the levels. They're like the 5 treasures, and the main kind of driving point here is that Scrooge wants to collect them because he likes money.
Fair enough.
Good. And yeah, I think I'm going to be cutting down these load screens later on. I just wanted to do what I normally do with these games and just give an example of them. But yeah, I think the art style in this game is actually really quite nice. It's the same art style they use in a lot of their games way forward.
Yeah.
Works very well with the sprite the designs.
Quite vivid colours.
Yeah, it's like...
And it's more vivid than regular like Disney stuff that they do.
Yeah, I don't like the art style in a lot of like Disney's animation. I think it's just
different to that.
It's just a bit too kind of like goofy sort of looking. You know what I mean? Like it's like everything's rounded more than it should be, and
this is a bit more
also like
cartoony.
Pixar or regular Disney.
Like the old Disney animations.
Like Aladdin,
Yeah, all that sort of shit. Yeah. I'm gonna make it clear now, I really don't like all this classic Disney stuff that everyone keeps going on, is magical and wonderful and all that shit. It's like, there's some mediocre films at best. You don't need to kind of pummel them in as wonderful and whatnot. Anyway, Donkey Kong. And this is one thing we're going to be seeing a lot. The map is saved in the pause menu when it should really have been overlaid.
How did Capcom get the rights to the Nintendo character?
It's not really Donkey Kong. Yeah, but in this level we've got to find, I think, 5 of these little coin things before we can move on. And this is something new to this version of the game. In the original it was just get to the end, pretty much. Yeah.
I guess it sort of gives you replay value, and like if you rush through a level that you can go back and like get the treasures again after you finish.
Yeah, I suppose so, but you do kind of have to get them as part of the level. So
fair enough.
The replay value is really replaying levels to get money to unlock your concept art and whatnot. And yes, I had to go back down for that one little thing. And yeah, this game is actually pretty good in having like little secrets that you can find. Like, it's not so secret here because you've got the map, but in some areas there's like little places where if you just go off to the side a little bit you can get a few more coins or whatnot. But yeah, the map system, I really wish it was like an overlaid map in the bottom right or whatever, because having to keep opening the pause menu is really annoying. Like that. Because them little white dots on the thing are where the coins are. I don't know how Scrooge knows this, but...
Just as a built-in radar.
Yeah, Scrooge McDuck is Knuckles.
Yeah.
What is that cane made of?
Wood.
Yeah, but how is he doing that?
No one knows. All we know is that Cranky Kong can do it now as well. Yeah, I really want to play Tropical Freeze at some point. That game looks like a lot of fun. He is Knuckles. Yeah. That's not looking well for him, is it?
Well, thank God it's not in a 3D area and you have to follow the blinking light.
Yeah. Anyway, that enemy you see on the right, they couldn't be any more annoying.
Oh, God.
You'll see what I mean later on, but I don't think it's as bad here as it was in the original, but in the original there's this one section where you have to hang on to the bottom of the launch pad's helicopter thing, and it's like an automated section, but one of the B enemy comes at you. Like, that is such a dick move. But yeah, see what I mean about having to pause the menu all the time.
Yeah.
It's really obnoxious.
Does it cut off the music?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's like making it really prominent that you have to keep stopping and starting. And I think some of these enemies have been redesigned a bit in this version. Like the snakes look a lot more like Car than they did in the original. And there's also rabbits in one of the later levels that look like Thumper. And I think it's all intentional. You're really looking into the meaning of these coins, aren't you, Scrooge? I do like Launchpad as a character. He's the kind of idiot character,
Yeah.
and you got to have one like that, haven't you?
He's the guy who's flying a plane there.
Yeah. And this is the thing I've noticed, when we're kind of stopping and starting talking, we're doing it in when the cutscenes are. And it just... I want to play the bloody game! Is that too hard, guys? Let me play the game!
You can play now.
Phew. Until I find the next thing, then I'll have to stop again. It's like, good cutscene integration has got to be like, either at the start of a level or at the end
Got
of
to
the
do
level.
this for every point.
Yeah, like you can skip past it, but then you have to pause and then skip. So I might as well just let it play for the sake of the playthrough. Yep, I like that animation.
Launchpad, what was that?
Watch out for that tree. Hurry up! Come on, let me play! It's like you don't really realise just how obnoxious that is until you're playing it for yourself. But
This game doesn't actually want you to play it, does it?
No.
Look at that, that spawn looks so goofy.
yeah, they've actually changed these. I think in the original you couldn't actually hurt them unless you managed to hit like a rock at them or something.
Oh, right.
Whereas in this you can just by landing on top of them. And this is kind of a dick section because you can't just pogo along because then you hit the ones on the top. Ice cream is your like heals you for some reason. No one knows why, it just does.
I'm more concerned about why it's in the Amazon.
Yeah, it makes sense, I
Oh,
swear.
yeah, but he melted.
You know, I bet those Incans
Yeah.
could have minted a whole lot more.
I've lost count. How many of these things have I got left?
I think you found about 5.
Oh, got one more. But there's hundreds of the things. I thought there were only 5, but nah. What I will say is they've changed the way you use the pogo mechanic from the original. In the original one you had to kind of hold down as you went down, but now if you just press B to jump and hold down Y, it'll carry on just pogoing along, which is the method that DuckTales 2 used, which I haven't actually played myself. I've just watched a bit of comments run of. But
You played DuckTales 1?
yeah, on the NES version. Well, by that I mean I played through a few levels and thought, fuck it. Because there's just so many kind of bad design choices in that game.
Yeah.
Particularly enemy placement, to be honest, but yeah. And this section's changed a lot because in the original one you had to go up to the right there once you'd gone past that climbing section.
This coin bears an
And I think that's the last one.
just what I need to help me find the scepter.
Yeah. Oh dear.
Yeah.
Well, a perfect record. Well, I don't have all day. What was your
I
thought?
don't have all day, so let me play the game. Yeah, I'm gonna be on about this a lot, just because it's such a bad gameplay choice, and it ruins what is otherwise a fantastic game. Yeah. These enemies are actually quite violent. If you get hit by them, they like grab hold of you and start swallowing
Totally
you.
not Tharnapads.
No.
I get the feeling Launchpad's parents didn't love him that much, because he said that he was dropped on his head a lot as a child.
Yeah.
This great circular notch.
Oh, there's 8 of them.
Well, I'm not sure what it tells us, but I'm certain it's an important clue.
Yeah, because everything you happen to stumble upon in gameplay is a clue, isn't it?
Found will fit perfectly into those notches.
Some of the writing in this
What,
is
so they
pretty
made a
good.
pokers.
You come down here and I'll deal you a blow to the head. You're supposed to be keeping an eye out.
I love how Scrooge is basically that dickhead employer, isn't he?
Yeah.
Like, everyone who works for him is just gonna suffer.
Wonderful images on these coins symbolize the various tribes of Manco Capquack's empire. Maybe
Manco Capquack, I think he's meant to be like a really rich guy or something, but I don't know much of the DuckTales
What's the
mythos.
boss for this?
Boss for this one, it's like a rock thing that kind of attacks you.
Oh,
We've got a while yet, there's more level to come yet.
yeah.
And the levels in this are quite long, and that's mainly because of the cutscenes all the time.
Yeah.
ancient city of
padding it out.
Yeah. Because, you know, just letting us play the game is way too much work. Yeah. Now, here we have a fascinating gameplay section.
Oh, is this where the bees come at you?
No, it was a section like this in the original game that was a bit of a dicty. This one, just hold on. Like, there's level there, but just hold on.
Yeah.
It's basically that one shadow section from 06 where you can just put the controller down and nothing will hurt. Yeah. The music in this game is really good, to give it a lot of credit there.
Yeah.
That was fun.
I did it! I found the legendary temple of Manco Capquack.
With a little help from your old pal, Lodge.
Now we've got an ancient temple kind of place with like a magical light pointing towards it. This doesn't kind of give us any heads up for anything at all, does it? I have to get the item before I can actually go on though. The inside of this level is kind of got a very serene sort of pinky colour scheme to it, which I'm not sure whether I like that or not. It's just kind of bizarre. Because it's...
It's to do with like the light and the darkness, like sort of.
It
Well,
might,
it's sort of like a dark blue shade. That's to do with like the shadows, I presume.
are you a literature student? Yeah. Well, either that or you could be David Cage. Like, the polygon represent emotion.
Probably would look better if it had more of a golden light to it.
Yeah, maybe. Although the problem then is you start to look kind of like Labyrinth Zone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, this game, it uses sprites, not polygons. Without the polygons, there is no emotion. Did you see that one reveal that David Cage did during the PS4 reveal? When he was talking about the PS4's like graphic quality and that, he had that demo of the old man with the really nice eyes. He just went on about how it's a medium to communicate emotion. I love that guy, he's so ridiculous. Yeah. That we just saw there, Mrs. Beakley, I think.
Why was she hanging out there?
No one knows. She's in every level.
She's just there.
Yeah, she's in every level to give items to Scrooge.
I'm here to help you. Here, take this ice cream.
Yeah.
So,
Just happened to be into this hidden temple.
Yeah. Oh, it gets more bizarre later, but we'll get to that when we get to it. Yeah. Some of the enemies in this game, like, I know I've moaned about them being cheap and that, but a lot of them at least have kind of interesting gimmicks. Like you got that thing, it throws things at you. You got the Donkey Kong enemies. That
maybe
jump.
he was just trying to, like, he's protecting like the treasure, the treasure. It's like Scrooge is like being an arsehole, really. He's coming over there, taking all their shit and just fucking off.
Yeah, pretty much. Oh damn! I thought why I did that, I don't know.
He's like a typical RPG character, isn't he? Like, smash everything,
Just
loot everything.
Why are you doing this? I don't know.
Let's just walk into someone's house and it don't matter that they're home and just trying to get on with their life. Let's just walk into their house.
It's perfect social behaviour.
Yeah. Look at this placement. Come on. Remember that Scrooge can't attack forward. He has to jump on top of them with a cane. We go.
That's so that spider looks so derpy.
Yeah. Well, they're trying to make it cartoony, and
Yeah.
it kind of takes away the threat from it, doesn't it?
Yeah.
What I will say is, this game, I'm glad it took the art direction it did, because there's a lot of games like this that try and either remake or reimagine like NES games. They tend to go for like a 2.5D sort of style, don't they?
Yeah.
And it normally looks, it doesn't normally look bad, but it can look a bit sterile.
Yeah.
This is a slightly 2.5, isn't it?
The background objects are, but like Scrooge
It's
himself
mostly
and the
2D,
enemies.
innit?
Oh, right.
Yeah. What they've done is they've got kind of like a subtle 3D effect on the
I
background
like the colour
objects.
effects on like the treasure chest and there, like sort of bringing it out.
Yeah.
Is that meant to be like 3D in a way?
It is that they are 3D models, but like it's the lighting that I like on the chests.
Yeah.
Though if you want great lighting, you've got to have Hedgehog engine though, yeah. The Hedgehog engine gives some absolutely beautiful lighting, and it's kind of a shame that
especially in Unleashed.
Yeah, it's a shame that it doesn't work properly on the 360 and PS3. Anyway, here's the boss, and this one, it can kind of catch me off guard just because of the jump pattern. Mainly because I'm just jumping around on the pogo like a complete idiot rather than actually paying attention, but that's my fault.
You're fighting a demon duck statue.
I was just about to say that. You're fighting a head. Statue.
It's DuckTales, everything is a duck. But yeah, does that remind any of you lot of that one boss from Sonic 4?
Yes.
Thankfully, it's not as dickish as the one from Sonic 4. They lost that good fun. No one, it kind of just fires the wall parts at you, and you've got to get Eggman in that one particular section.
Yeah,
that's
annoying.
Yeah. This is really easy compared to that, though.
Yeah.
The hard bit here is avoiding that thing when it jumps, but because in the original, that's all it did. It just jump at you. This part where the blocks coming at you, that's new. Because the bosses do look very simplistic in the original. Glowing red eyes. Oh, that should have hurt him. I've only got leeway for 6 hits to start with, but you find more health power-ups later on.
Yeah. This statue's incapable of using his arms or anything.
Yeah, seems that way.
Head.
Well, he's holding that disc there.
You could hold it in one hand, couldn't you?
He's a statue, he's not built practically.
Yeah. It wasn't built to withstand damage from canes that have been converted into pogo sticks. They did not think
Yeah,
of
that cane
this.
is fucking indestructible. You can chip away a rock and shit.
Come on, that should have hit him, I was nearly on the hitbox.
He's a badass.
Sometimes the pogo mechanic can be a little bit fiddly when you think you're going to hit something, but you just kind of scrape it.
Over jumpy or something.
Or it's more that you kind of hit at the wrong angle so that it hurts Scrooge rather than hurts the enemy.
Is Scrooge a murderer? Because I just suddenly thought he's been smashing in the skulls of people with his cane. And he's putting the full weight of his body onto it.
Yeah. Scrooge, can we kind of have a little word, mate?
What's the meaning of this?
Outsider, our prophecies have long foretold that our ancient city would one day...
Why are there characters like this in every game?
For hundreds of years.
Like,
They're just
kind of
background enemies. Why are they sort of making them to be a big thing?
I don't know. But basically, there's not even going to be a fighter as far as I remember. Like, it's literally just Scrooge shows them something and...
Now that you mention it, I did come here looking for an ancient scepter. I didn't suppose...
Does it look like
Oh yeah, that's all.
from the temple? Oh, they're climbing for nothing. Hey, Mr. McD?
Bless me, bagpipes, the scepter.
Some of Scrooge's little expressions in this are fantastic. One thing I'd like to
Scottish national hero.
Yeah, one thing I'd like to ask in terms of Scrooge's design, how has he been doing all this and not lost his top hat?
Yeah.
He's
Is it like stuck to his head?
Probably.
Yeah. But yeah, now we get to look at all the goodies we've collected. And this doesn't encourage my kleptomania at all.
The scepter of the ancient king. I tell you, boys, there's something special about this treasure.
Yeah, it's shiny!
You boys need to learn some respect.
Spoiler, it is actually an old back scratch.
Yeah, they said in the previous scene.
Yeah.
Help me decide where we should go next.
Yeah, and we'll be going on to the next level in the next part.